So I was cleaning up my backpack, and I all of a sudden felt something really weird in my leg, and it really hurt. And so I was kind of like crying because it really hurt really bad. It stung. First I was walking past and Kyndall was putting her backpack away, and then she dropped it on the floor and she started screaming, somebody poked me.
So she had a pain in her leg and she was like really freaking out. She was crying. And it's actually kind of funny because I thought she was just like overreacting because she I don't know, something just small poked her. I had been telling Kyndall to pick up her backpack because it was in my Saturday jobs. This was like the 5th time I told her. When she finally ended up doing it, she touched her backpack and something and she felt a stinging and she screamed really loudly like she was about to die or something. Or she went like, "Somebody poked me!" Mom looked around, nobody there, and she was like, "Nobody's here." And she was like, "But somebody somehow poked me!" Mom asked her what had happened and she said, "Oh, someone poked me." Even though there was no one near her or anything that could have poked her. It felt like someone like pinched me or poked me like really hard, like they got like a knife or something and like stabbed it, poked it in my skin. And my mom was like, "Where does it hurt?" And she was like, "It hurts right here." She saw a bump and she was like, "That's not somebody didn't poke you." And it was really funny, but it's like, "It hurts all over." And I said, "Oh boy, there's probably a scorpion in your backpack." And then Ryder, I don't think anyone really noticed him at the time. He was like, "Well, maybe it's a scorpion." And so I think he and Mom went to check it out. My brother, Ryder, he thought it was a scorpion, and then I got all scared about it, and I kind of went on the piano bench, and then like a couple seconds later, then the scorpion came crawling out of my backpack. And then Mom was like, "There's no scorpion," and then Kassidy was like, "There's no scorpion in your backpack." And then Mom picked it up. Mom picked her backpack up, and she's like, "Just fine." And she dropped it, and the scorpion was crawled right out, and we all screamed. That it just crawled out, and it went under this sound thing my dad has that looks like a speaker. And then we saw a scorpion run out of the backpack, like, whee, under the piano and the speaker. And we didn't find it for a long time. Everyone knew that there was a scorpion over there, so everyone was like screaming and running away. But it was kind of surprising me because you wouldn't think that like Ryder and Justin wouldn't be scared of scorpions because they're boys. So that kind of surprised me that they were freaked out too. Kassidy and Mom and a little bit of Ryder, so he was pretty scared the whole time. We're like looking around, waiting for it to come out. And when it did, I think like they were ready, like they had this cup. So it finally came out and they put the cup on it. We had to get it out, so I took a ruler and I pushed the sound thing back with it. Then it came crawling out. I had a plastic cup with me, so I just put the plastic cup on it. Our friend Nolan, he told us something, but we're not sure if it works on scorpions, but he said it works on ants and stuff like that. Nolan, my friend, told us that if you drew a Sharpie mark around an insect, the chemicals in the Sharpie would make the scorpion or bug or whatever stay inside the circle. And so we tried that. So they decided they were gonna try that, but also have a hammer there just in case it didn't work. We actually never ended up figuring out if it did work, because it kept moving the piece of paper. Kassidy was prepared, and then Rustin asked if he could go get like the Thor hammer. It looked like a hammer, it was like a big hammer.
We don't. Don't put your hands so close to the cup.
We had to put the paper under the cup, and Kassidy scared us a couple times since, like, the cup dented, and she also accidentally slid the cup.
Okay, well, can you slide it under without getting your hands too close? Oh, it's definitely in there.
Oh no, Mom, I think it moved so that it didn't have to go on the Sharpie.
Oh, it moved right on top of the Sharpie thing.
Should we take it off?
Originally, Reston was gonna smush it. He was holding the hammer, but I guess he got too scared, so he gave the hammer to me. Kassidy was the brave one in all of this. The boys were like pleading not to have to do that, to kill the scorpion. Like at first Reston was like, hey, I'm gonna go get the Thor hammer and I'm gonna smush it. And then he was like, well, you know, Kassidy can do it, it's okay.
It is, it's right underneath the cup.
Good thing. No, but like on the cup. And you take it out and do that. So can I take off the cup? Are you gonna smash it?
Yeah?
Wait, don't smash it yet. What if this doesn't work, Mom?
Then we smash it.
We just go as I'm standing on top of this thing just so I know that I won't get hurt by it. Please.
No, because if you shoot it somewhere else, then we're not going to be able to get it. Just pick up the cup.
Then it'll come and get someone.
Pick up the cup. Kassidy's going to smash it.
Okay.
All you have to do is pick up the cup. Ready? 1, okay, 2, 3.
Oh,
Okay, smash it. It's not dead. Smash it.
Kassidy took her Thor hammer, engineer hammer, Thor hammer, and she didn't go like this. Yeah, she went like this, and just set it there.
Wait, it was contaminated by the Sharpie. Mom, it didn't go out of the Sharpie ring. It was getting
Smash it! Smash it! A little bit more, just to be safe. Oh! Oh! We should have gotten it on the paper more.
If she would have done the Thor hammer move, she probably would have broken the floor, though. Everyone was like, smush it, smush it, smush it. So Kassidy smushed it. Well, she laid the hammer thing on top of it, and everyone thought it was dead, but then when Kassidy took it off, the scorpion, like, started moving over there. Like, she squished him, and then he just came back alive again. So then Kassidy repeatedly tried to smush it, and it was really gross, because, like, the guts, like, were on the floor. But then it started to, like, move, so then I smushed it, and it, like, stopped moving, and then I smushed it again. And this time, it really scared me because I heard a crunching noise. I haven't been bitten by a scorpion, and I'm aiming not to. Well, at first, the scorpion sting actually hurt a lot, but once my mom put like this something cream on it, then it kind of went down, and then eventually at the end of the day it stopped. I think Kyndall's pretty like nervous about scorpions now. Kassidy was the bravest because she smashed it. And me and Ryder, the boys, were too afraid to. No, I don't really think that it could hurt me. I mean, I'd have to be watching it not very well for it to come and bite me.
Have you ever been stung by a scorpion?
No, and I still don't want to. So, bye-bye. But yeah, I just recommend sliding the paper under, taking the paper, and then just putting it in a bag and just throwing it in the trash can. But you lost. I still don't like scorpions. And, oh yeah, and I did name the scorpion. I named him Ted. Because I felt like it, and I wanted to. I feel like every single time somebody gets stung by a scorpion, we should name it. It'd be fun.